for watching. I've got something that I wanted to show you which might explain some things that have happened to others when they fill up their propane tank and then nothing wants to work. They can't seem to get their stove to light, their furnace won't work. This is something that happened to Phil and Stacy of You, Me, and the RV, and this might be what their problem was. If you look at the gauge on this, it shows it's below 3/4. Now when I filled up and it shut off, it was still showing not full, but right around the 3/4 fill mark, and the system automatically shut off so it wouldn't take any more propane. And what I found was we had a problem where we couldn't get the furnace to light, we couldn't get the stove to light, and I found out what our problem was, and maybe you guys might have the same problem, and here's what happened to us and how we fixed it. Well, the thing I was telling you about was how the propane bottle and the propane works. When you fill up a propane bottle, let's say this represents your propane tank, and you can see that it's about 3/4 full, and so when it's like this, and you turn on your stove or your furnace or whatever, and you want to have your propane come in and fire up one of your appliances, then what happens is the liquid propane boils off and goes down the lines and fires up, you know, your refrigerator or whatever. In the event that somebody actually overfills your tank to the point where it has no room for that propane to boil off, you have liquid propane full in your tank, and when that happens, none of your appliances will work. So the only option you have is to try to burn some of this off. I don't recommend venting it to the atmosphere. It gets kind of dangerous doing that, but you can always start your stove and try to get it to light. Make sure you continue to have a flame on it. Don't let it just escape out of the stove vents, and just continue to my light just went out.
What happened?
I don't know. There we go.
No, the light went on.
And just continue to burn whatever you can off until you can lower the amount of propane in your tank to where it allows for an area to flash it off. I mentioned earlier that I saw a video with Phil and Stacy of You, Me, and the RV, and they had this same problem, and I thought it might have been dirty propane and you know, moisture in the propane, and in cold climates when it was going through the small little orifice, it froze up and that caused it to not work, and then after it warmed up it started working. Well, that wasn't the case. After they burned off a little bit, they didn't even, I don't even think to this day they even know that that happened, but it burned off a little bit. Once it burned off enough that the tank could start flashing off the liquid propane into gas propane, their problem was solved. I hope this helps you guys out there, because it was really confusing when it happened to me. So thanks a lot for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you got anything out of it, that'd be great. And you can go to my website or in the description below and buy me a cup of coffee. Thanks again for watching.